Alright, can you see? Can you see me gameplay? Oh boy. Alright. One moment. Invite players to broadcast. The screen should be like black right now. Okay.
Chaos over criminal territory shows no signs of letting up. The LAPD, meanwhile, has no comment as to when it might complete its operation. Stay with Sky 5 News.
I love this map. Oh no, not even close to as popular as Battlefield 4, but I still love it. Alex likes to play it with me. Did you ever play any of the Battlefields? Did you ever play Battlefield, like any of them? Oh. Really fun games.
Have a grenade, punk! They just took over right here. Territory. Got a guy pinned down! Right here!
Nope.
Logistics center.
Yeah, aircraft are not a very reliable option in this game. Oh. Oh, we got a pretty good team. We're whooping their ass and this game's about to be over though. Oh yes, definitely. But for some reason I might be better than this than COD. Probably because it's more yeah. This is more oriented towards my play style. Yeah, it's a little chaotic, but it's definitely really large maps and whatnot. I need to get that game. Yeah. Dude, this knife I have is called the Devil's Toothpick. So fucking badass. Yeah, they have like one objective, so I mean, they have like one spawn point that they can use.
There's a guy right here! Got him! Here comes a grenade! You and me!
Oh! Got him too. Good. What kind of truck do you have? What year model is it?
They got me over here.
What year model? Is it one of those XL F-150s? What color is it?
Hit that spot.
What color is it? Oh. I used to have, we sold ours, we had like a 98, it was a Ford F-150 XL, and I had it was a crew cab, I think, with a long bed. And it was fun, like it was a cool truck, but it was really long, so I'm guessing that parking and maneuvering would be pretty tough.
According to department sources, local
Yeah,
law
you
enforcement was not expecting resistance during its push on criminal hideouts in the Everglades.
Dude, I have
Sky
a
5 News
I have a
has
few
story
friends
of
who
a
get into
swampland raid gone
crashes.
wrong.
I have like I still don't understand like all the context. What'd you do? Oh, okay. Right, right. 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 So you wrecked at 30 miles an hour. You wrecked at about 30 miles an hour. Fuck that.
I'm pinned down.
Nope.
Okay, I got a suspect over at the floating shack. Okay, guy at the floating shack.
It fucking might have had a minor concussion even if you didn't hit your head just because of the complete, like, the stop. I'm done, man. Yeah, the stop is so abrupt that you could have had a minor brain injury, but if you would have been going I mean, I'm sure if you were going 15 miles an hour faster than that, you would probably be in the hospital right now. You would definitely be in the hospital right now. Oh yeah, I'll believe that even though I've never been in a car wreck. Well, if you were behind them, you were all... Whoa. Okay, who was at fault here?
Got one, over here!
Right.
Gotta get that area. Keep running your mouth.
Right.
Officer down! Watch out for that sniper!
AKA Rain is dead.
Got me fucking pinned down!
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, whenever you try to stop, you're essentially hydroplaning across the ground because your tires are spinning, so you're not applying any force to push you forward. It's just it's the lack of friction on the ground due to the wetness of it. Yeah.
Need ammo now!
Oh, yeah, it's fucking... I don't even know what the term is that people use. It's like a... Oh yeah.
Got spotted.
I almost got into a pretty fucking serious car wreck with my mom this summer. I was leaving like a job interview, and my mother, she was trying to pull out like out of where Kroger and everything is. She was trying to pull out onto that, like, not the highway, but the road that diverts from the highway that leads into the bridge. Yeah. It leads into a bridge and it goes over there to, Kroger and High Five and all that shit. And, we ended up, like, pulling up to where we were gonna turn, and, I basically saved my mom's fucking life because she was about to pull out, turning left, and she couldn't see the cars because where the cars were lined up, in like the right-hand lane, it kind of obstructed her vision of the people coming from the left side, like the oncoming traffic. So she went to pull up left thinking nobody was coming from behind those cars that were piled up. And I was like, "Mom, fucking stop!" And she stopped, and she slowed down, and then there was a car coming at us about 30, 40 miles an hour, and it turned and evaded us, and it almost hit another car in response to that. And so it was like a matter of we could have gotten like, and basically right then and there I just would have gotten obliterated because it was on my side. So, and I already had a cervical injury, so I mean just that I would have probably been fucking paralyzed. And then the other people that, you know, evaded us, they could have each gotten pretty seriously injured. But like I almost just ran the side by about a 30 or 40 mile per hour moving car, which really fucking sucked. Oh fuck. Oh no, not almost. It definitely fucking, it scared the shit out of me. Like right when it happened, like my life didn't flash before my eyes or whatever. I basically just, it was like some, I still can't think of that term, you know, like a mind-changing, a mind-altering event. Like it was something that whenever it happened, I automatically saw the seriousness and the reality of it. Like I felt no longer oblivious to how that shit can happen. Like right when it happened, the first second of my, well, of course, right when it happened, I was looking around frantically to figure out, you know, the environment, what was going on, if anybody was going to crash or if we were going to get hit. But after that, for, you know, the second after that happened, I was just sitting there. You know, the first thought that came to mind was that was a possibility, that things like that can happen, and things like that do happen to people. That was the first thought that came to my head, was just the reality of it. How undoubted it is. It's like fight or flight almost. You're kind of like fight or flight, where you're doing something and your mind like uses up all of its energy. Yeah. Okay, so there's two ways that you can evaluate that. One, you can look at it from maybe a spiritual or, you know, that perspective. What I would think is that if I you know, if you told me that, I would automatically thought of whenever you realize that, you know, you need to stop the brakes and everything and your eyes have been closed. What if you had, you know, very, very slightly temporarily glanced and saw the occurrence coming into play, like, you know, saw it constructing, and once it had, you know, configured, you know, you had already had a quick glance at it, you know, building up. And whenever your brain picked that information up, whenever your brain recorded that information, it saw it as irrelevant. So it, you know, planned to discard it. And then whenever you closed your eyes, it automatically knew that that information was relevant. Because if you were distracted or something, or you were talking, you wouldn't really, you know, see the importance of things like that were building up, or that, you know, the cars were slightly getting closer and closer together, or that car was slowing down. You might not recognize those things, even though the other spaces of your brain might. So if it was like picking that up and then it was going to discard that, and it realized that, you know, it realized that it had kind of second guessed yourself. Your brain might have second guessed itself and realized that it made a mistake in discarding that information and dismissing its seriousness, and then, you know, maybe a delayed like notification that you need to fucking stop. Like your brain was like, oh, okay, they're building up, we're getting close to that car, it doesn't really matter. And then your brain's like, oh wait, fucking shit, I'm gonna wreck. That's how I would see it, but see, I still don't know the context, and it still wasn't my experience. So I don't really know, like, all the specific details of it, but it's still, oh yeah, that's one of those questions that it's just theoretical. It can be answered by scientific theories, spiritual theories. It's so ambiguous. Who knows, man? What do you mean by the altars, though? Oh, okay. The altar's warning you. Right.
Spotted a transport chopper.
Well, I definitely can't prove you wrong. It's kind of all based on your own introspect. You have to speculate it, and you have to make a couple of, you have to form a couple of beliefs about what happened. Yeah. So it's like there's multiple. No, I know what you're saying. Like there's multiple personalities within you that are all trying to safeguard themselves in their own little way. So, you know, if they have to protect themselves, even if they morally wouldn't care about protecting you, if they all existed and they are all, you know, perpetually present within your brain in some way, it's some place in your brain. If they're always there and they're always cognizant of what's going on, then it would only be realistic for them to warn you. Yeah, it would just be logical to think that they would do that. See, but I'll have to look into like this condition. I haven't really studied much about it. Okay, let me know. I like anything psychology, so.
The suspects took over some territory.
Got a man down!
Right.
No further backup needed. Great work. Location secure. Officer down! Grenade on the way! Under heavy fire! I need support! All units, please stand by. Relaying further details. Zip line up! Watch it, tossing fire!
Alright.
Dispatch, be advised. I am on location, awaiting further instructions. Man down! All units, 1026, officers at planned location. Throwing gas grenade! Gas out. Make it here for you. Knock on me.
Yeah. Said you're like 7 or 8. Your life took a bad transition, and then some. Yeah. Right.
Give me some help over here. Suspect over here.
Yeah,
Make it for you.
That's very understandable.
Mark the target.
Right.
I got a sniper over here.
Okay.
Code 3, territory has been lost.
Alright. So Cindy Leela, that was at 15. Said Leela was at age 50. Can you hear me? One moment. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so
Counterattack truck
Sin
over
at
here.
age 7 or 8 or whatever. Leela at age 15.
Cat truck right here.
Yeah, I'm understanding what you said. I'm just like kind of restating it to myself so I can remember it. Okay. And I was just saying, like, and they're both still, you know, existing. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's more shy, more reserved, so she wouldn't want to take it easy.
I'm seeing an SUV with a gun on top, fellas. Hostile suppressed!
Took down a suspect.
Alright.
Make it here.
Okay.
Take fucking that!
Situation neutralized. I got one. He's down.
Mobile command, clear the location. Got ammo for you! There's one at the fracking site.
Right.
Go. Get on up, bud.
So he's like a little bit more poised. You're saying an alter of his own, or an alter that he is going to introduce into your mind?
Be advised, officers on scene. Backups en route. Taking heavy fire!
Right.
Officer down. I hit a suspect. Damn.
All right.
A defiant, but now law enforcement has arrived in forced to prove otherwise. Sky 5 News brings you the exclusive story.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. So you tried to just banish him from your mind. So you're trying to banish him from your mind, but he's just...
We're on the same side!
Okay, so keep going. Yeah. Okay.
There's a guy behind the cartel mansion right now. Look. We're gonna cop sniper, you guys. My camera is active. The enemy is disoriented. Cop right above you. One down.
Guys are going down! Down, those assholes!
There's one by the cartel mansion.
Grapple is good to go. I need some help! Fuck, this guy's dead!
Point of interest in your location. Move in and do your thing. A spotted enemy near your location. Location is over.
Start shooting!
If we got a cop by the
Yeah,
cartel mansion,
yeah, it's,
move in and kick some ass.
Zip on grapple!
3 on 1,
Wake up,
so...
people. We're losing territory.
Remind me the name, Sin, Leela, and Double.
Stand down!
Mark the point of interest near you. Check it out while I secure more networks.
Sin, yeah, Sin.
I got his shot!
I don't know, I'm gonna go with the, least expected one, Leela. Because of her vengeance. Her praise for vengeance. Okay, cool.
I marked the point of interest closely. Check it out.
Okay.
You have under deployment.
Got that one!
Alright. So wasn't until you make it stronger.
Fuck, they're all over me! I got a med kit!
Nice.
Drop a plate! Yeah, they like fire now, motherfucker! Yeah, I got one pinned!
I am jamming the enemy GPS. Get in there.
I'm putting up a zip line! Start shooting!
But what, he lives on a, does he just kind of prosper in a different physical plane than
They just kicked us to the curb.
so you're saying he could destroy his own universe?
God damn it, man down!
Okay.
We're losing territory.
How did you trick him?
Take cover, Doctor!
Okay. So he's self-destructive because of his significant power.
Point of interest nearby. Plenty of action.
Right here!
Hey, there's a cop at the villa. marked a point of interest near your location.
So what were the cracks from?
Throwing a grenade!
He said he looked at the arm and saw the cracks. You destroyed Grim.
We got one at the villa.
Fuck yeah.
They just took a piece of our turf, goddammit. I have spotted targets near your location. Take them out.
Oh, hell! Tear gas!
Yeah, nail the target.
This tear gas sucks!
Point of interest nearby. We'll really kick some ass. We got a guy at the villa. I think he's in territory. Spotted targets near your location. We got the information out of the guy. Let's move on their position.
Alright. Interesting. And so that was at like age 16 whenever he returned out of Emory Hospital. Whenever he returned, that was at age 16. I was saying whenever he returned, you were age 16. Oh, okay.
Got a cop car coming.
Fuck! I'm pinned down!
So he saw his catastrophic tendencies and saw that he needed to be demolished. So he created that initiative. He took the initiative to give a reason. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. So Jack, before you, all right, do you finish explaining Jack? Let me go get a drink and then tell me the other three. So they're just they haven't like materialize themselves? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. So he kind of he's a self-appointed law authority. Okay. Okay. So they haven't really manifested themselves, or have they manifested themselves into the plane, but they haven't all been encountered, is what you're saying? Okay. All right.
We just got kicked off our turf.
Oh yeah.
That's a police chopper. They took our territory. Don't take it back. I want to point the entrance close to you. Check it out.
Okay, what's the theory?
This guy is down!
Yes.
Be careful out there, guys. There's trip mines. The area's clear. Send him in shot. I spotted the guy over by the cartel mansion. Spotted enemies nearby. Location area.
So he's basically an omnipotent.
We got a man down! Now kick for
Omnipotent.
you! One of us is hit! Charge fire! Get fucking...
Okay, hold on, because I want you to tell me the whole, like, details of it. So let me get a drink first, that way you don't have to cut it short before I go get a drink. So give me like 1 minute. Alright, I'm back.
We just got muscle over turf.
Yeah, you never gave me his name. You said you never gave me his name. You say it was loss of innocence? Alright. What?
Position of nearby target uploading now.
Go ahead. So you're saying that kind of induced evolution.
Shit, there's cops in that transport chopper. I spotted enemies nearby. Uploading location details now.
They got our guy!
They just took control of our territory.
So he's just the epitome of rebellion. So he's just sadistic.
Give me some fucking meds!
He's basically the definition of sadistic.
Get eyes on an SUV.
Right. Right. So whenever you said, you know how you said you were in a car, and then I heard you say we tried to slow down. Were you with somebody else, or are you talking about the personalities within you? In the car, you said something about we slowed down or we tried to stop. So you mean the personalities, not another human? Okay, all right. Okay, I'll just clear that.
Someone's hit! Fuck off! Toss it in grenade!
There's one with a cartel base.
Police academy!
I spotted the guy over by the cartel mansion.
This guy!
Right.
Fuck, this guy's down!
He could be bluffing.
Fuck, we lost one!
He could be bluffing.
Shot one of our guys! Sorry, stop going.
Right.
Got a zip line up!
And if, honestly, if I'd say if the, you know, the elements of Grim, all the separated elements and the components of him that you found, if none of them were significantly evil, then the last one could be nothing but evil. Because how else would Grim have gotten his attributes, you know? Or how else would he have had those and dispersed into those pieces without giving off that?
I marked the point of interest here. Check it out while I secure more networks.
Right.
And why don't you hop in? I have marked the target. I marked the point of interest nearby. I'm positive there's something there.
Okay. Mistress.
She bears blood signature does. It bears a similarity to mine.
Okay.
So I think what this means is Mistress is either related to me or is me. So,
And I don't. Who is Mistress?
I mean, I'd like to answer that question myself.
So you say the blood and the soul are linked together, and you've seen the blood of who you believe is Mistress.
Blood signatures match. I mean, it's only like a guess at where they might be related if the blood matches. If the soul matches, then that means we're the same person.
That is interesting.
So, until we can get a piece of her soul, then we won't be able to tell if she's just related to me or she is me.
and you'll have to conquer all of these crusades through dreams. So you'll have to conquer all of these endeavors through dreams, and like do you like if you went into your dreams tonight, could you try to, I don't know, clarify what mistress is? That's yeah. So try to,
What are you interested in figuring it out?
yeah. It's quite,
Sweet.
yeah, it's pretty interesting topic, and it's really cool that you're telling me all about this stuff, because I've never had a friend who good. I'm actually surprised that you trusted me so quickly, but I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm not a one to talk about other people's, um, about other people's, whether it be secrets or problems. And even no matter if we ever had any bad stigma between us, I'm not a very vindictive person unless someone ventured out to hurt me personally. If, yeah, like nothing anybody ever tells me do they have to worry about, unless of course they targeted me or my family. Then I would, it's a matter of life or death. Um, basically,
Appreciate me telling you all this.
appreciate, yes, and am intrigued by, yes. It's very very interesting, because I mean, I don't, you already know, I've already told you how passionate I am about anything psychological, anything of the mind, or especially anything of such an abnormality such as this, this is, out of all my friends, whether it be mental disorders or, significant oddities within their minds, this is really the anomaly. It's the most peculiar one I've ever, been exposed to. So I'd like to hear. It's a good thing, man. I think it's fucking cool, man. That you tell me these things, and not just that you tell me these things, but I think the whole concept of it is pretty. It's amazing how the human mind and some would argue the human soul can establish such a perspective and establish such a concoction of personalities into the same brain. It's just fucking, it's remarkable. So any details about it that pertain to your experience of life, I see as synonymous with you telling me how your day went, what your favorite food is, because these all pertain to your perspective on life.
Ask all of us.
Yeah, these,
You should ask all of us the same questions to get a different answer.
yeah, and these are part of your life experiences, so it's important. It's kind of like, just how friends tell each other what they did that day. Friends tell each other, their favorite bands and shit like that. And you have quite a, quite an eccentric brain. So the personalities that live within you, that dwell within you, those are the majority of your experiences. So it's kind of like we've just been talking about our favorite sports, but on a different level. This is, to me, yeah, yeah, way different. To me, this is my kind of version of, talking about sports or whatever, talking about things of the mind or talking about philosophical things. That's kind of like what my fun little combos are.
Well, I think we can go for a very long time.
I hope so, man. I believe so as well. And speaking of that, I think